You guys needed 13. You guys got 17, so you got 4 over what you guys needed. Basically, you guys saved the day. You guys complete the event. Save the day. People are safe and sound, and
is that for renown?
So no. Hold on. There's an actual formula for it. So this times the scale. Hold on.
It's a beautiful mind.
It is a beautiful mind.
If there aren't cogs and gears, it's not Jerry's game system, right?
It is not. It is not. It is absolutely not.
That. Wait a minute. No.
It's a way of teaching kids algebra, really. It's
that's right.
Quadratic equations.
Without this, I would
for
not
X,
know.
Jerry, solve for X.
That's right. I am solving. Let's see. So you guys got not bad. 7 plus 4. So what's 27 plus 4? That is 31. So 31 renown.
Fuck me.
Divided amongst the 3 of you.
But wait. Okay. But in the worksheet, we've got 31 though, right? For the Pantheon renown. Is that right?
Well, no. You guys have no renown right now for the Pantheon.
Okay.
You guys have So you have 31 points to divide between you guys, which means you guys could all have 11 or 10 points with one person getting the 11th point or the last point, the remainder.
Well, why don't we give it to the person who closed it? Why don't we give it to the person who closed the deal, right? Did the last step.
No. You rolled that awesome roll at the beginning. That was like insane. You get that point.
I think later. Definitely.
You set the tone. So I think
definitely.
Thank you.
That's all you.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome.
All of you.
I mean, to double what? Yeah, that was crazy.
I know. Well, if I may say so myself.
And then you made me throw up.
It wasn't. Yeah. And it wasn't for.
I should actually lose renown.
Yeah. It wasn't actually for some technical investigation role either. No offense. It was for fear, right? So that's fine.
Yeah. No, that was pretty cool.
That was funny. I like that.
So yes. So you guys are wiping your face as you guys are, and your
glass of water. Anyone?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, good. Thank you.
Two little balls of water zoom up and kind of
like
water in
very
front of you.
nice.
There you go.
Appreciate that. With that disadvantage around, we're going to be seeing more of that, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely. Now above you guys, there are like helicopters, like newscopters, who see you guys doing this stuff. Your guys' Pantheon now has 10 renown.
Nice.
Which is the average of your guys' renown. So, you guys have...
Okay. I got you. Right. So cool. 10 renown. So we did a thing. Awesome. And even better, I just set off a whole bunch of international terrorist alerts of, he's
That's right.
there.
That's right.
SA, you're going to love you.
Well, all right.
Not only can you cause mass fear in confined spaces, but you also have bombs. I mean, we should really name you the terrorist, but
it did come to mind. Yes,
terrorizer.
That's right. But you guys managed to do this. You guys, after probably about an hour's worth of work down here, jumping around buildings and stopping, inundating like the center of the city with water and all this stuff. You guys managed to stop this from being worse than it was. At the epicenter, you guys see this huge sinkhole where, since you guys are all like residents of Lima, this huge downtown kind of, it's an old municipal building that's been converted. So now it had like a cafe and a couple lawyers, law practices inside, just downtown, and an department store. So it was a department store with, other stuff above it. 10-story building, gone. Huge pit where this building was. And you guys can see like the basement, the sub-basement. But below that, it continues to go. And you guys actually see where it looks like there's older structure below that building. And, there's water, going into it. There's smoke coming out of it. but that's where you guys are with the police and the first responders are there. Did you guys ever have a name for your pantheon?
We didn't quite come up with
No, we kind of still kind of
Yeah, degenerates, revolutionaries.
That's right, ex-heroes.
Nazi punches.
They
name of the book, actually.
Yeah, Nazi punches. That's right. You guys could be the Antifas, the anti-fascists. But there's a reporter who wants to talk to you guys. Police are still trying to a reporter tries to run up. The police are still there trying to get them out of here. They kind of don't know how to deal with you guys because you guys are extraordinary. So they're
I never used any powers, so
Right.
True.
There.
You never used it.
I am the master of
some
fear
person.
and deadly retribution. Over here is more or less a god, and then there's Gidget.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right. So you two,
one of those
Xenophon and Fearstrike, they're wary of you two. They're saying, excuse me, sirs, you can't be here. There's a situation for your safety. I'm asking you guys to move out. Ma'am, please, over here. And they're trying to, move you guys out.
Now, how did I find myself down here? Silly me. I'm heading out.
That's right. Then someone shows up. I'm not sure if it's a man or woman, but I'm going to check my notes and see. Military woman shows up, dressed in her military fatigues, and she tells that police officer, she's like, "Don't worry about them. They're with me," she says.
Quick, swift look between me and Xenophon. Do you know?
That's right.
Actually,
She looks like
my disadvantage.
Which is?
You.
No, go.
A jilted lover in every port.
You want this person to be your jilted lover? Hold on, you still have
he's one of those guys.
You bastard.
That's right, I know.
And you're so old, you've been doing this forever.
Yeah.
I know.
I do a lot of wandering around. I don't like to settle down. And
That's right. 2. And you used your
yeah, I used the other one as well, overconfident as well.
Right, now I'm looking at his all criminal suspicions. What is that one? That one's a 2 as well.
I didn't understand the rules earlier, but in the future, I'm not calling it now, but in the future, I will remember that hedonist will apply.
Oh yeah,
because hedonist is my internal one. So yeah.
And now is that at a 2 as well? You're hedonist?
Yeah, but I didn't use it.
Yeah, no, I'm just doing it for whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
But so do you want that to be activated, Kieran? Your jilted lover?
It might be funny. It might be funny. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be something.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what happens.
Send you down the hole. You have to make your own way down. Yeah.
She's got her military people with her. They're the equivalent of Peru's National Guard. Not the military proper, but their National Guard equivalent. Their baby military. Their auxiliary military, who handles these natural disasters and things like this. However, all of you give me investigation plus perception rolls. Minus
0 for me.
Minus 5.
Minus 5.
Minus 5. Yikes. Give it to me. I got a failure.
Just 11.
4.
Okay, 4, 11, and
6.
What did you get? 6. So partial success. So you guys ran the gamut. You got basically all the types of successes you could get. Okay, so
that was easier.
You don't notice anything, Renee. You don't notice anything. However, Fearstrike, you notice that there's something a little off about her accent. Where you, Xenophon, she has a Spanish accent as spoken by an American. So that's what you get.
Kind of cover my face a little bit and try not to look her in the eyes if I happen to recognize that. Yeah.
Okay. And actually, if she is your jilted lover, then you know she is an American.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She is actually an American, and she works for the American government. She never really told you who she worked for or whom she worked for, but she's part of the American government. But her accent she's got a fluent enough accent that it fools pretty much everyone. It's a little bit off, so you might go, okay, it might be some dialect from like northern Peru or southern Peru. You don't know, but you know it's an American speaking with the Peruvian Spanish accent.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, she comes in, she rolls in, she has her people with her. And the police officer, basically, he kind of backs off, and she's like, I'm taking, control of the situation here, officer. I've got my people, and there's trucks rolling in now. There's helicopters, and everything just kind of settles down. Because for about an hour, you guys were running around doing all your stuff. There's sirens blaring, all sorts of things going on. But now things are starting to calm down. There's still a lot of sirens because there's still a lot of people being rescued out of these buildings, but not like it was. And she pulls you guys over to like a tent. She waves you guys all over. And she brings you guys into like basically probably a vehicle. They probably have like their mobile command vehicle for like these types of situations. But hers is, probably about, 10 meters away from like that sinkhole. And they're sending drones down. And she's like, okay, now that that's all over with, I'm, in Spanish still. Her name is Henrietta Long, or the Spanish equivalent. But that is her name. Harriet Long.
Harriet Long. Okay.
But you can call her Colonel Long.
Oh. Yes, ma'am.
Just noting that down.
She points out the window and says, what do you know about that hole? Or about this entire situation? I don't have much time, so if you could bring me up to speed on if you have any involvement in this.
Can I bend my knee slightly and kind of try to hide behind
Actually,
Ron?
do you change your look? Or are you always Xenophon no matter where you're at?
I'm always like, clothing may vary. I have a flaw called always the outsider, because I never really fit in anywhere, because I'm very, the Atlanteans are very distinctive looking. We have that kind of polyglot look. We look like every race all mixed up into one. We have unusual height. We have unusual characteristics. We're really freaking distinctive. So.
I call that ethnically ambiguous is what I usually call it. It's like that person's father was probably a GI.
He's kind of a bit of everything. It's all mixed up into one.
The right name for that is Lebanese.
Everything.
Yeah.
For everything,
Wild type.
It probably makes sense.
Basically.
Yeah. But anyway, so she says that, like, what can you tell me? And she's got like an assistant with her in there. It's a lieutenant who's basically kind of taking, notes on looks like some type of pad.
I'm keeping my mouth shut and keep trying not to make eye contact.
Okay. You guys see that Xenophon is noticeably like uncomfortable here. She says, well, don't all speak up at once.
Do you two know each other? I get the thing. Is there a thing? I get the thing. Oh, yeah, that's just me. No, Colonel.
Hi.
What exactly would you like to know?
I'd like to know how this all happened.
Well, your guess is as good as ours. I mean, you have specialists?
I have specialists outside.
Can you tell us what you know?
No, because I'm here asking what you know. Ma'am?
We don't know anything. So that's why I'm asking, what do you know? Because I don't think we know anything.